Yo, what's up? Welcome to the playoffs. So, uh, this time we are facing the Mono Poison team in the wildcard rounds of the playoffs. Mbatista and his Sting like a Bomber team. So this is the team we are bringing. I'm just gonna go ahead and put in the code to my opponent. Let's see. So yeah, like the Monopoison team is like it should like on paper like look really easy, but I don't think it will. The thing is, I have the psychic spam mode, but he knows it, and like I bet he's gonna be really prepped for it. So. That's not gonna be how I am planning to beat him, although I will threaten it. I also left Goforita on the bench this time. But my remaining Pokemon, Raikou, Corsola, Araquanid, and Regirock, like it's not all of them hit him super effective, some of them do, but he really doesn't hit me very well. Especially the Corsola, like it's gonna be really annoying for him, I think. Like his pet hitters are the Skuntank, but Corsola easily tanks any hit and can Will-O-Wisp and Strength Zap it. And then there is like Dark Pulse, Naganadel, which do hurt, but he'll have to focus in on the Corsola. I'm also not bringing the safety goggles to an Among Us matchup, which is kind of weird. But I do have some ways around the Spore at least, like I have Safeguard and Substitute on a couple of my mounts. So we'll see. And I do have a lot of ways to KO the Among Us. Like I do have the Psychic mode. But it will definitely be interesting, and I think he might win this if he does have some has to play well with his switches, and like dim unities are big, so we'll see. I'm really looking forward to see if there is one Among Us, and if he brought the Toxicroak, which will be important for my Araquanid because it can't do anything to it. And like it's the Naganadel there, does it bring something unexpected? Like I don't really expect a Tentacruel, but I haven't prepped that much for it, so like it could be bad. And like if it's running a weakness policy set or something, like that totally catches me off guard. That's like the main things I am worried about. Like and just general good play from his part. So yeah, I've handed out the code to my opponent, and we'll see if he finds me. So yeah, the Beheer is like, it looks kind of good, but it's not gonna be a part of my game plan. And like the Tapu Lele is coming to most matchups to take a hit through the resist berry. Like I have the Kebia berry, like the poison resist berry, so it should take any hit and possibly pick up an KO, unless I hit a Sash or another berry or something. And the Raikou, it doesn't really he might have like Dig or something, but like that's his only way I think to hit my Raikou super effectively. And I have Extra Sensory and Thunderbolt, which hits his all of his team super effective or neutral, so that's good. The Regirock is Assault Vest, and like just it can soak up a lot of damage. Like its best ways to hit it is Toxicroak, but like Toxicroak doesn't really enjoy taking any hit from Regirock, and it does like max 60-70%. If it's low kick, if it's not low kick, that hit does under 50. And like the Naganadel is strong enough to like with the space special attack to hit it decently, but he'd have to like go for the Draco Meteors and stuff. And then it's get to like -2 and can miss, and like the Regirock has Stomping Tantrum, which should one hit KO it unless it's like Sash or have decent bulk investment. And like hopefully also my Raikou is fast enough to have scared him off being a special attack beast boosting nature. Most likely he's gonna have to boost his own speed, which I don't really care about. Like the speed matchups, he is slower than me and faster than me. At least the way I have EV'd my Pokemon. So like, if he sets up Trick Room, I don't really care about that. Like, if I get up a safeguard with Corsola or substitute with one of my mons before he gets up to TR, I should be good. I think. And yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll just have to talk a bit more. I think I can show you the sets. So this is the Tapu Lele with the Kebia Berry. The big thing with this is it can't hit the Skuntank. So I have to be really careful about that I don't leave my Lele in an end game versus Skuntank. Taunt is for Among Us, and Protect I think he's like forced to target into it most of the time, because while I can't take many hits from him, he can't take many hits from me either. So that's the deal with that. I could have went for like Moonblast over Psyshock, but yeah. I don't plan on beating the Skuntank with the Lele. Then we have the Behemoth. Same kind of vibe, but this thing actually can hit a Skuntank. Like the Skuntank will win most one-on-ones, but if I do happen to be in a situation where the Skuntank is low, like the Flash Cannon will do decent amount of damage, and with the Analytic boost it does okay. But yeah, and like standard expanding force for whenever I can afford to click that button. Yeah, and also one thing, like he does have a lot of counters to my Psychic Terrain. That's part of why I don't want to rely on it too heavily. Like he has the Misty Surge with Wheezing, like and of course the Dark immunity, and or Neutralizing Gas could also work. Like if he predicts my Lele to lead, so definitely expect the Wheezing to come, and I'm very curious to see if it's Misty Surge or Neutralizing Gas. If it's Misty Surge, I would prefer that, because the Neutralizing Gas actually hurt my Araquanid. Like Araquanid without Water Bubble is pretty weak. So yeah. And I'm not too scared of like Wheezing, because it won't take any hits from like none of my mons, like and it don't hit that hard. But I probably have to eat my words sometime this game. And then we have the Regirock, Rock Blast and Rock Slide for if I want to break Sashes. Or need extra damage that Rock Blast could provide without like having to deal with the Stone Edge accuracy. I know Rock Blast is 90%, but like it's still better than Stone Edge. And Rock Slide to like if I want to hit both opponents or hit through an Among Us Rage Powder. Ice Punch also for actually doing some damage to the Among Us, and Stomping Tantrum for everything else, because he have Crobat is his only resist, which is an immunity, but for the Crobat I can Rock Blast or Rock Slide or Ice Punch, so, and it doesn't really do anything to me. And then we have the Araquanid. This is a Stole set with Liquidation, Stockpile, Substitute and Aquaring, also with the leftovers. Also this thing was Assault Vest, so it takes special hits pretty good. And I think this is Psychic Seed, Yeah, so this set, if I'm able to pull off a stockpile or two, put up an aqua ring, I'm looking pretty good to like hit liquidation into everything except the Toxicroak. So that would be a big like thing in preview to know if he brings the Toxicroak or not. I think he has to. Like, why wouldn't he bring that Toxicroak? And substitute is to deal with Among Us. I have put some points into speed. Like I recommend it is naturally faster, but if he decides to speed creep, min speed or like adamant, I recommend it. I do have some investment, so we'll see. I guess we won't really find out if that comes into place. And then we have the Raikou, which looks really good. It's bulky, hits really hard with extrasensory, and Thunderbolt hits everything that's that can't be hit with extrasensory. Like, and that's primarily his Gun Tank and his Slow King, I think, yeah, Galarian Slow King. Calm Mind, if I am able to go for it. I'm not sure I actually can afford that, because he should be like continuing to chipping down it, and he does have some physical bonds, which the Calm Mind doesn't really help that much against, and Protect. And I have the Citrus Berry on the Raikou. So yeah, it doesn't really have any good ways of KOing it, and I do decent to good damage against him. So this will probably be my lead most cases. Yeah, I thought about going to Safety Goggles with Raikou, and I might regret it honestly. Even could go like Safeguard instead of Calm Mind, but I wanted it to be like more of a more able to soak damage and the damage back, and not like be a support or anything like that. So hopefully I have enough to deal with Among Us besides the Raikou, like Safeguard and other psychic moves threatening it. And this I think also has Protect, like that might also be my downfall. Like I don't have a lot of Protects. I think Raikou and Lele and Behemoth. That's half of the months, but honestly in VGC Series 10 that's not that many. But yeah. Then I have Corsola. He really does not have a lot of ways to hit this, and I would assume that Skuntank will be a big part of his plan, and Skuntank really doesn't like the Corsola. Like the Will-O-Wisp and Strange Sap is gonna be extremely annoying, and like the Skuntank is even his the only stab super effective thing he can has that hits this Corsola. And a Nightshade for general damage for the standard, and Safeguard for the Among Us. This thing also, I don't have any speed investment in this actually, but it is, unless he has speed crept, it should be slower than Among Us. Let's see, that was my whole team, and my opponent is ready. So I'm just gonna type in the code again, because I don't know how long that it can stay there without failing. Like in my experience, if it's an old code, it just fails. It never finds an opponent. So let's see. This will be a hard battle for sure though. my lead is most probably Raikou and Corsola, just to respect the Among Us, and Regirock is probably in the back, and probably Tapu Lele too. I reckon it might come if I don't see the Toxicroak. But if I don't see the Toxicroak also, Regirock is looking pretty good. But it all depends on what is bringing. So I hope he's over prepped for the Psychic Terrain mode and like under prepped for things like Corsola, Regirock and Araquanid. Like it should have prepped for Raikou. It is my kill leader and it's a good Pokemon. But if it's not overly prepped for Corsola, like if it doesn't have Taunt, if it doesn't bring the Toxicroak, like my 3 other mons should be looking good. And if all fails, I might just have to go further with the Psychic Terrain mode. So I can probably do a little what I'm expecting from him. I do expect the Skuntank and the Toxicroak and the Galarian Weezing. And also the Slowking, because that's besides the Skuntank, it's his only not weakness to Psychic. And like the 2 next slots, I'm thinking could be like Naganadel is just a good mon, and the same for Among Us. So that would be what I am predicting. I think it could bring the Crobat for Tailwind and Taunt, but yeah, it doesn't like, and it probably it hits the Araquanid super effective. So like, I could also see the Crobat, but I think like Naganadel and Among Us seems just a little bit better. But he might have something I have not foreseen up his sleeve. Like if he does some crazy weakness policy shit, or I don't know. Like Dragalge, like it's a good Pokemon, it can come for sure. If I'm seeing Quillfish, I would be baffled. Like why is that thing coming? Salazzle, I made fake out support. It's good, but not against the Psychic Terrain mode, so yeah. Let's see if he is does have the code. I think I typed it in correctly. Do I have turned on? Oh shit, I disconnected from the internet. My bad. Oh, sorry about that, Mbatista, if you're watching. I had like my overlay was like covering the connectivity icons. Like I didn't have a chance to see it. He might have searched too long though. Like that, he might have to reset his code. Yeah, so I'm really nervous for this matchup though. Like the pressure of facing the poison mono poison team it's too much, to be honest. Like Mbatista shouldn't win any game, but like he's a very good player, so he has managed to get all the way to the playoffs with the handicap. And he might even go further. I hope I did everything correctly. So now it's told me it's searching again. Oh, there we have it. Okay, so we are back after some connection issues. We finally get to battle. So we are battling in Series 10, and I am excited to see his team. He probably has some fire tech, to be honest. So this is the team. Let's get this on. Let the battle begin. Oh, I probably chose the Marnie theme that gets copyright strike on YouTube, didn't I? Well, doesn't really matter. So let's see. Okay, the Quillfish and the Salazzle. Oh, well, okay. It probably has something in store for me then. The Quillfish, like, it can get annoying for Araconid, I guess, but not really. But yes, so the Among Us is there. No Toxic Rock, no Naganadel. Do the Raikou look good enough? I think it does. And the Corsola. Regirock looks good too. Like, and the Lele. Like, the Lele is good against anything besides the Slowking and the Skuntank. Could also bring the Araconid in the back and not bring Lele, but I'll go with this mode first. Let's see how he beats it. Okay, so I should definitely be prepared for some jank, I think. Good luck, have fun to Mbatista. But let's get it. Okay, the Weezing. And what is the ability? Is it neutralizing gas or Mr. Surge? It's neutralizing gas, okay. So, he can fake out. But do I really care about that? Not really. And I might just save Corsola, like it's not doing anything here. Could also protect Raikou, like, to be really sure. But I'm not that scared of the Weezing. And let's switch in the Regirock. Corsola isn't doing anything. Okay, so it protects Weezing, awesome. That means he isn't fake outing either. And that does some damage, but I can take it. And he is not sashed, I think. No, he's sashed. It's just my shitty capture card doesn't have enough pixels to really show it. So I am gonna try to protect the Raikou. And I can afford to get greedy. Extra Sentry with the Weezing and Rock Slide. I'll go for it. The Citrus Berry should put me, like, not comfortably, but like with enough health. Like this won't KO, and that's where the Psychic Berry is. Like, I was wondering where that was, because he had to bring it on something. I was like more expecting the Among Us. Okay, well, that's annoying, but I guess he still takes care of Salazzle. So that's probably his way to deal with the Regirock. It's still gonna be annoying for him though. Like, and it does find out that I am Citrus on the Raikou. So I'm not sure. He has to bring the Skuntank, I think. But what's his last move? It's the slow kick. Okay. So does he go for the trick room? I honestly don't care about it squeezing that much. I'd rather deal some damage to... But I could get the KO though. But it is... You can go for a free protect. So even like a calm mind actually. Like it goes for the trick room. And a stomping tantrum to... That might be a bit greedy. I think thunderbolting and stomping tantrum. It's okay. Just bring it down. Like, so my layaway can actually do something about it. Okay, pain split. Well, so this whizzing is just gonna be annoying as fuck. And does he go for the... No trick room, okay, well, that's okay. And it does kill. Now I kind of have to bring in Lele, because if he has Skuntank in the back, should be able to KO the Slow King unless he switches, and did some damage to the Wizzy. I could have doubled the Slow King, probably. Like to... Without the psychic terrain, feel as like I should KO it. But... Okay, let's see. Yeah, it kills. Okay, so I actually do have my berry. Like if Wizard does... Okay, so it doesn't even have a... It doesn't have a psychic now, poison attack. And, that is annoying, but... It's not the end of the world. And I'm slowly chipping this thing down. If it's not protecting, I could KO it next turn. And if it's a Skuntank, I really hope that... Yeah, it's the Skuntank. Why would it not bring that? So, I should absolutely prioritizing getting this Weezing out. Because that he might have a taunt for the Cursula. So, and then, I forget about that. Stupid. Oh, that's bad. Forgot about the confusion. Okay, so that was why I protected, because I was thinking he might go for a protect. Should live this though. But this confusion is just too much. I'm not risking it. Like, I have to get rid of this Weezing somehow. And I can't afford to hit myself in confusion. Damn, that's just, that's harsh. Like, without the confusion, I could have just... I would have lived 2 hits and... Oh no, I would have lived 1 hit, but yeah, I could afford to attack this turn. And he goes for the double. So this does nothing. Oh, and it gets the poison. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I am slowly chipping those Skuntank down. Okay, it's berry. Citrus. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna have to If I get rid of the skunk attack, I always win, but... Okay, so this was that punch. Ah, it does more than I'm comfortable with. Oh, it's a crit! Oh, damn! Oh, that's really bad. Oh, and I get crit. Like, my crit isn't that important for it as his, but I'll take it. It's still good though, it probably should have given me the game. Maybe. But it can pain split. He's gonna pain split, isn't he? Damn, that's rough. I have to try to get my some health back too. And there's a tech fall. Well, that's bad. I was reading into the pain split a bit too much. Oh man, that RNG really killed me this game, I think. And he wins because of the like he wins this 100%. So I should have just went for the confusion. The only way to win is I'm not losing this. Is if he doesn't attack my red rock. If he hits my Tapolele, I can win this, but like he has to misplay now. So I get the KO, but he doesn't know that I doesn't have Moonblast. Okay. We just need to hit this stopping tantrum. Okay. Oh, we barely managed to squeak that one out. Holy. What do I think I will still. I'll still win, right? Yeah, I find it last. Okay. Well, that was what a hell of a finish. Damn. Okay, so we do pull off game one barely, but like I think with RNG, like I could have gotten a bit luckier, but we did crit him too. But like it was the confusion that really put me into a bad place, and like the poison also was not. It's not game breaking, but it wasn't good either. So let's see. Obviously, like it didn't like true. Like he didn't know I didn't have Moonblast. That probably was his out though, like if he was to play it to his out. But of course, I know he didn't know. So it's not like a bad play of him, but it was the play I needed to win. Okay. I do think Arachnid looks good though in this matchup, I think. Does it look better than Corsola though? Like the Corsola still looks okay, I would say. Not that good. But for the Among Us, I think I'll bring it either way. And like he's still gonna have to forget up a safeguard. Red Rock is still looking good. Can't burn my rock on it, which is good. So like Arachnid or Lele. Like Lele still is good into his team. Like if he brings some Mongoose. And I haven't revealed safeguard on Corsola. I'm still gonna bring Lele, I think. Like Regirock. I could even go like a Raccoonet instead of Regirock. I'll try that. Like he can't burn my Raccoonet, is good. Let's see. Does he do the same lead though? Okay, he does. So I think I can safely just like protect and safeguard, and then switch out my. I don't even have to switch out the Corsola. But this should always be my plan. Of course, you can't fake out my either of my ones. I didn't realize that last game. Oh, but he can't fake out the right here. Unless I have EV like breathed the wrong nature. Okay, so I am gonna break this sash. And I didn't bring the Regirock, did I? Okay, well. Just have to do an extra sensory. Or do I Thunderbolt, expecting the Salazzle switch in? I'm going for the kill. Don't think. Okay, so you're close to losing, that's okay. And okay, yeah, so he brought it into the wrong slot. This is looking better, I think. Why did I safeguard if I didn't bring the Regirock? I just... that was like my plan until I switched Regirock out last second in Team Preview. So now I can Will-O-Wisp that Skuntank. He might taunt me. He might just taunt me. And if I get rid of this, I think I should just try to get rid of everything until I can bring in my Raccoonet. Pop his berry. I think he targets my Corsola. Yeah. Another crit? Oh, is it like... No, it can't be the crit thing item. Damn, that crunch is really irritating. Gets 2 crunches, 2 quits. And I missed. Oh my god. That's rough. That's so rough. Let's see if I can survive another... I'll go for a Calm Mind, I guess. Expecting a Protect. Okay, they didn't go for the call for the... So, what is he going to do? Oh man, I would have been fine if I just... Okay, I still... Does she still... Okay, he gets rid of the Corsola. Damn, if I just had hit the Will-O-Wisp or like not have gotten crit, I would be fine, I think. I think I'll bring in the Raccoonet now. Like the Lele is putting up pressure against the Weezing, but I'll just go for the stockpile, I think. And get rid of this Weezing to see this last mob. You could protect Weezing, but like I have to target it at some point. And it shouldn't live this +1 extra sensory. No protect, that's good to see. And oh no! It actually lives. So, and he goes for the pain split. Well, that's annoying. Oh man, he's surviving at 1 HP, and my core slug getting RNG'd. No, we can't poison me, of course. I have to get rid of this Scum Tank now, because I have Lele in the back. Oh, but the Aqua Ring is annoying, and it actually can, now the Aqua Bubble is gone. Okay, so I got to protect. Okay, so I'm looking better now, because he has to go for the double protect. And it was a decent amount without Aqua Bubble boost. I think I could afford to like go for Aqua Ring and hit extra sensory, as long as he doesn't get the double protect. Probably has a Slow King in the back, I would assume. And it doesn't got it. Okay, thanks. That would have been too much, to be honest. So now I'm probably going down this right, but my Araquanid is getting starting to look good, like with this. Oh, actually they will. But it doesn't matter, of course. But not that big of a deal. So, with this neutralizing gas gone, I should be able to do a lot more damage into this Scum Tank. Like it's made even KO. Let's see who is his last Pokemon though. Among Us would probably be the Earth. Okay, that's fine, I think. So he does know I have the Kelbia Berry. Could like go for another stockpile honestly and protect. Do we want? We might want to set up the trick. It doesn't matter if it sets up trickery honestly, because it could matter. Could just go for the damage right away. I'm gonna protect and be greedy. Okay, so as long as I like one move hit into my Tapalela, that's a win. Okay, so that's a really good turn for me. Like that protect really paid off. I can start liquidating things now, I think. Trying to get the Sea Protector, or he has to double my... He has to double my Lele. Like to get rid of my berry. He can't afford to protect. And this, I think this liquidation will take him out. He pops my berry, but Lele did it did enough, I think. And there's this weapon, so I think we'll win this 100% of the time, unless it's like Toxic could, like in a world it could do that, but I also have Taunt on my Lele, so I think we're actually able to win this. Let's just taunt it because I don't have anything better to do. Well, that was definitely a tough match. Like, I did have the matchup advantage. Like, there's no way around it. Like, he's going up with a mono poison team and his handicap like every week, and did a really good job just getting this far, I think. And they really had to work his ass off every week, I think. But it was definitely a fun matchup. And I definitely like the reason was more problematic than I anticipated, but still didn't do that much to me. But I reckon it should be able to just clear this up. Well, GG's to Mbatista and Stimlack on the body. We'll play it. I hope I'll get to see you again next season. And I'll see you guys in the next round of the playoffs, which will be the quarterfinals, I think. Yeah. See ya.